Hey everyone, this is Mr. Tanner, just looking at the green circle section of Unit 4, Layers and Plates here. So our long-term learning target for the whole unit, I know the layers of the Earth and how plate tectonics helps determine the surface features on Earth. So we're going to learn about the layers, and then we're going to learn about the part of Earth that is dynamically moving. So it is large chunks of rock that moving across the surface, and when those chunks collide or pull apart or slide past each other, we get different features on the surface of the Earth, like mountains or volcanoes or rift valleys, and we're going to learn all about those. For the green circle section specifically, the learning target is I can model the layers of the Earth and know their major properties. So we're focusing on the layers of the Earth for the green circle section. Task 1 is going to be a video that you'll watch in class. Obviously, if you're learning at home the first day, you will skip Task 1 and then you'll watch the video when you return to class the next day. Task 2 is our title page and learning target checklist. So we have our title page on the left, layers and plates. You can add the Earth is like an onion if you want. And then we have our checklist that has all our learning targets for each section and the different tasks associated with each section. Task 3 is where you will draw the layers of the Earth. And you should have this paper in the packet I handed out at the beginning of, or at the end of the first semester during social studies for Unit 4. You'll tape that into your notebook, and the goal is to label each layer. So you're labeling all of these layers as you go, and then you're filling out this table. So for the inner core, for example, in this first column, you should be able to say if it's a solid or a liquid, the thickness of the layer in kilometers, and what material the type of rock it's from. And in order to do that, you're going to use these logic puzzle clues. So if you click this link, it will open this Google Doc for you. And it says, use the clues below to help you draw the layers of the Earth. Your drawing must be to scale, which it will be because it's in a printout that I've given to you. And your drawing must include the following layers: the crust, the inner core, the mantle, and the outer core. I can tell you right now, those are not in order. And it says, by solving the clues, you will find the size of each layer, the correct order of the layers, and what each layer is made out of. So then there's just 14 clues, and at the bottom, it will tell you what color each layer needs to be. And my advice to you is you're going to need to read through these 14 clues many times. Like the first time you read it through, you might figure out one or two pieces of information, but then once you know that, it will let you unlock other pieces of information. For example, clue number 5 says the layer below the mantle is a liquid, but it doesn't tell you what that layer is. But if you figure out later on that the outer core is the one that's below the mantle, right? So it says the mantle is above the outer core. That means the outer core is below the mantle, and we know the layer below the mantle is a liquid. Combining those two things tells us that the outer core is a liquid. So then I could go back to this chart, find the column about the outer core, and I could know that that is a liquid. So you can go through the clues to fill out all of the necessary information and then make sure you're coloring this diagram correctly. Task 4 is a set of notes on the layers of the Earth. You use this video to help you fill out the notes. Task 5 is a crossword puzzle. I don't put a word bank on this because you should be able to find all of the necessary words for the crossword in the notes that you have just done. So you'll tape this crossword puzzle in and you'll fill it out based on the clues across and down and the relevant vocab from the notes. Then you have a GimKit practice. You need to earn $300,000, and you can just select or play for 45 minutes, and you can select your link for the appropriate class period below. And then that's really the last task before the level up quiz. So task 7 is showing me your notebook pages. I need to see the crossword puzzle, the notes, and this diagram that's correctly labeled and colored in, and the title page. So there's 4 different tasks that will end up in your notebook this time. If you can show them to me in class, that's great. If not, there is an assignment called Green Circle Notebook Check in Google Classroom where you can upload any pictures that you might need to. And then once you've done that, you can take the level up quiz for green circle. And again, you need to take it until you get 100%. And once you've done that, you're ready for the blue square section. Thanks for watching.